your power. Own your power. You are uniquely and wonderfully made, and you have extraordinary power. Never let anyone make you doubt that which is uniquely you.
Tap into success by learning from the best in 7 minutes or less. This is the 7 Minutes to Success series on the LifeKraft podcast. Today we feature author and motivational speaker Carla Harris.
I dare say, ladies, that I have learned a few things about not only surviving, but more importantly, thriving in the seat that you sit in or the seat that you aspire to sit in. And that's frankly what the Pearls and Expect to Win and Strategize to Win are all about. But Jess and team have asked me this morning once again to get a little bit personal. They said, Carla, why don't you talk about the pearls that you would have given to your 25-year-old self? Just a couple of years ago. But so this morning, I'd like to give you the benefit of what I've learned throughout this journey of over 50-some years. I'd like to give you the benefit of that because I have indeed been honored and privileged to learn a lot. So here's how it goes. Dear Carla, the first thing that I'd like to tell you is own your power. Own your power. You are uniquely and wonderfully made, and you have extraordinary power. Never let anyone make you doubt that which is uniquely you. When people are starting to question whether or not you can, and you start to doubt whether or not you can, red flag, you have just given away your power. You need to know that you know that you know that if you have been invited into the room, you belong in the room. And if you belong in the room, then you have a seat at the table. And if you have a seat at the table, you have a responsibility to speak. Do not sit in the room that you have been invited to with the chair at the table and keep your mouth closed. You must let the room hear your voice, because when they are used to hearing your voice, they will solicit your voice. And after they get in the habit of soliciting your voice, you can use silence as power. So when you don't say anything, they'll say, oh, Carla, what are you thinking? Surely you have. And that's what you want them to do, is ask for you to speak. Own your power. It has been given to you. Do not waste it. And oh, by the way, Carla, another secret is in order to grow your power, give it away. Give it away. When you empower other people, you magnify and amplify your impact. The next thing I'd like to tell you, Carla, is you must be comfortable taking risks. You must be comfortable taking risks. It is important that you take risks because that's the only way that you can understand and define your power. If you never reach far enough to hit that wall, you won't know how far you can go. And let me tell you one other thing, Carla. Here's the deal. The only reason people don't take risks is that they're scared. They're just scared. It's fear. And hear me clearly. Fear has no place in your success equation. Fear has no place in your success equation. Anytime you approach anything in your life from a position of fear, you will always underpenetrate that opportunity. And anytime you feel it creeping up the back of your neck, just remind yourself of that old Southern saying, fear is just false evidence of things appearing real. It's really not there. Because what's the worst that can happen if you take a risk and it doesn't work out? So you fail. But guess what? Failure always brings you a gift. And that gift is called experience. Now you know how to do it better. Now you know how to do it differently. Now you know how to do it successfully. At the margin, it is always worth taking the risk. And if you are faced with a risk and you're not sure if you should go for it, ask yourself 3 questions. Will this new thing give you skills and experiences that you would not get if you stayed in your current seat another 12 months? Second question, will this new thing expose you to people, relationships, and networks that you would not get if you stayed in your current seat another 12 months? Third question, will this new thing create new branches on your personal decision tree of opportunity? I.e., you could go off and do some other things that you wouldn't have been able to do if you stayed in your current seat another 12 months. If the answer to all 3 of those questions is yes, you should absolutely take the risk. The third piece of advice, Carla, is remember that it is easier to beg for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission. Sometimes you ask someone for their permission and they don't even have the power to tell you no. But because you asked them, you just gave them the power to tell you no. Always default to going ahead. Don't ask for permission, just go forward. If you make a mistake, somebody will surely tell you that you should not have done that. And when they tell you that, you say, oh, so sorry, I didn't know.
Thank you for tuning into this episode. Remember, this is only a segment of the whole presentation. Please follow the link in the description below to listen to it in full. If you loved this episode, please leave a positive review for us and let us know on social media at the LifeKraft what inspired you. We will connect again in the next episode, and until then, keep creating a life you are excited to wake up to.